In this video, you will learn how to make a good dribble start. When attacking, you need to get some distance between you and the defender from the first dribble. It is therefore very important to make a good dribble start. To set off dribbling well, work on these 2 points: personal fouls and fouls related to unsporting behavior. First, personal fouls. Any violation committed when a player blocks, holds, pushes, charges, or grabs an opponent is counted as a personal foul.
If you're in between the line of two offensive players, and that means you're in between two offensive players and you're trying to anticipate the pass from one to the other, you want to make sure you keep your eye on both men as much as you can. Now, once the pass is made, you don't want it obvious that you're going to go for the ball. Once the pass is made, you want to sell him on the fact that you're not going to go for it. But once he releases the ball, as soon as that person releases the ball, you want to go for the ball and go towards the ball, not necessarily towards the man, because you want the ball. You want to go to the other end and score. The other thing is, if you're playing one-on-one and trying to steal the ball, you want to be careful that you don't get a foul call and don't reach. You want to always, just like any defensive drill, you want to keep your hands and feet quick. Keep them quick. So to set him up, you might want to jab at the ball a couple of times. Jab at the ball. Don't reach. Don't go past. Don't lose your center of gravity. But you want to jab at the ball a couple of times. That'll keep him honest with the basketball instead of trying to knowing that he can't just blow past you. And that'll also give you time to kind of keep him guessing so he doesn't know when you're going to actually go for the ball. This is Travis Courtney, and these are some simple tips you can use when stealing the basketball.
In this video, you will learn how not to travel. Traveling happens when you move with the ball without dribbling. It is a violation which is penalized with a turnover to the other team. To make sure you don't travel, be careful in these 3 situations: when you receive the ball while moving, when you receive the ball while stationary, and when you start dribbling. First situation, when you receive the ball while moving. When you receive the ball, if you take more than 2 steps without dribbling, you will be called out for traveling. To avoid this, remember to take no more than 2 steps before releasing the ball for a shot or pass. If you already have 1 foot on the floor when receiving the ball, you only get 1 extra step. Second situation, when you receive the ball while stationary. To orientate yourself and protect the ball, you can turn on 1 foot on the condition that this foot doesn't move. This is called the pivot foot. Once you catch the ball, if you take your pivot foot off the floor or slide it, the referee will call it travel. You may lift your pivot foot to shoot or pass, but you must release the ball before your foot touches the ground again. For information on how to choose your pivot foot, check our video Starts and Stops. Third situation, starting a dribble. When you start dribbling, if you lift your pivot foot before you dribble, a travel will be called. To avoid this, make sure you release the ball before moving your pivot foot. The traveling rule can be tricky to get used to initially, but it will quickly become natural and you won't even have to think about it. Over to you. In this video, you will learn how to make an offensive rebound. It's essential in basketball since it can give you a second chance to score after a missed shot. To catch your rebound on offense, respect these 3 steps: getting an advantageous position, anticipating the rebound area, then shooting or passing the ball. First, getting into an advantageous position. After a shot from one of your teammates, take your eyes off the ball and move towards the basket. The defenders on the other team will try to prevent you from getting there by setting up screens. In which case, try to go around them or try to feint and get between them and the basket. Second, anticipating the rebound area. Don't stand beneath the hoop or the backboard. The ball will never rebound directly below the basket unless it was scored. Ideally, you should go to the opposite side of the basket from the shot. Statistically, more than half of all shots rebound to the opposite side from where the shot was taken. Third, shooting again or passing. When you catch the rebound, keep the ball above your head and instantly jump up to the basket to shoot. If shooting isn't possible, look for a teammate who isn't marked to pass the ball back and mount another attack. If the ball hasn't touched the hoop, you might have to shoot immediately so as not to commit the 24-second violation. For more information about this, have a look at our video, Basketball Time Violations. Practice alone by throwing the ball against the backboard, jumping to catch the rebound, and immediately making a shot. Remember to keep the ball above your head. To catch a rebound on offense, you have to be aggressive and fight for your position below the basket. Over to you.